Hello and welcome to part 18 in this look back at Resident Evil 0. By coincidence, this part is actually 18 minutes. I do apologise if to some people that does seem quite a long video. It just seemed pointless to make 10 and 8 minute part video really.
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay? Huh? What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
That sort of goes back into Billy's past again. From the last clip it showed that he wasn't responsible and that he didn't want to kill the innocent people of that village. And I think, well, seeing them skeletons obviously brought back what happened to those poor people. In the last part, I really want to say we need to Billy for this next puzzle, but I didn't really want to spoil what happened to Billy, so I didn't say that, but yeah, we pretty much need Billy. The reason we need him is there's a steel crate that Rebecca can't move. It's another one of those puzzles where you have to split up, but this puzzle, personally, I found very annoying. It's really simple in some ways, but I just found it really annoying. It took me quite a few attempts. I had to edit quite a lot of footage out. In the end, I decided to look it up on YouTube, and there was a video. It was sort of like a playthrough. It said I think it was part, so I can't remember now. It was 20 something, and it's called The Puzzle of Doom. And to be honest, it is that frustrating. It deserves that name. The minute I seen it, I was like, I thought, oh, the puzzle must be, you know what I mean? It's that bad. It's got that name. And I mean, well, as I said, it's simple. It's really this gate that's the problem. And obviously, because you can't pull objects. You can only push. So you do kind of have to be. You can't really go in heavy-handed. You've just got to push the boxes gently, to be honest, and just hope for the best. Well, I don't hope for the best, but just it's just positioning them right and just taking it slowly. But the thing that sort of phased me at the start was the steel crate, because I thought that was used for something, but it actually isn't. Even the problem, well, I tried putting it in the middle, thinking it would float, and more for me really. Actually, I felt a bit silly doing that when it sort of dawned on me. Sometimes I do silly things not thinking, but yeah, it kind of dawned on me how stupid I was. But I thought it might just, for some reason I thought it was there for a purpose, but it's obviously not. So yeah, don't get fooled by the box. And while this puzzle is going to take quite a while, I was going to actually, something I just want to say, the next box has to go in the middle, because I actually tried to put it on the end and try and get the other one in the middle, and it won't work. But that was just another moment of me not thinking. I was playing this on a Saturday morning when I went far after I woke up first thing, because I wanted to get up early and get it done. So yeah, that's probably why I wasn't too clever on that. But while this puzzle is going to take quite a bit of time, I just want to sort of take the time to thank people for subscribing to my channel, because it really does do me. Well, it's nice to have people watching your videos and being interested in your channel. So I really would like to thank you for that. And I'd like to thank anybody that does watch my videos who hasn't subscribed. Something I never do ask is all subscribe, because that's your choice. If you think my videos are good enough and you want to see more, then it's your choice to. Do you know what I mean? That's not something I think. I kind of think you have to earn subscriptions and likes on your video. I'd never will never ask, oh, like this video, because I don't believe that I mean, you know, it's if people like think that's fair to do, then that's fair enough. I haven't got a problem with people asking. But where you know, I'm more of a person that think you've got to earn it by your video. I mean, admit a lot of my videos haven't got likes, but you know, some have got a few dislikes. But that's, you know, that's fair enough. That's people's opinions, really. I do think though with dislikes, it's very easy just to press dislike. In some ways, it'd be nice to see, like, if there was a thing where you could leave an optional comment if you press dislike, just so you could see why and you could improve on it, really. But that's up to YouTube, really. That's not up to me. I mean, it was my website, that's what I'd put on there. And another thing I want to talk about is some upcoming stuff. I know I do this quite a bit, but it's just to let you know, really. It's just really to pique interest, because if you're sort of watching my Resident Evil stuff, and like there's, you know, I've got stuff coming up, and you're just watching my Resident Evil, my Tony Hawk or whatever stuff, it's just nice to let you know what's coming up, really. So I've got I've got the rest of this to finish, obviously. I've got some Tony Hawk games to finish. I'm thinking of doing Pro Skater HD. I was going to do a review on it, but with this I don't think I'm going to have time. Something else that I've been trying to do since June, and I've kind of forgotten about it, is I look back, it's a couple of games that are sort of 10 years old now, and they were games that I really, really enjoyed for 10 years ago. I didn't actually own them 10 years ago. I got them the one I got the year after, so I've owned it for 9 years, and the other one a bit less than that. There's a few other games that I sort of want to get in there. It's going to be, I've sort of called it game name and my thoughts 10 years on. I'm hoping to get some of them up tomorrow. I'm going to be doing something, because I do guitar videos and I haven't really bothered with my guitar in such a long time, and I kind of miss it. I'm going to try and sort of get back into that again, because I really, really do miss it. I kind of just wasn't getting anywhere with it and just gave up. But I'm going to try and get do some more guitar videos as well if I can at some point. But I'm going to try and do some stuff with that as well. Also, once I finish Resident Evil, I'm going to be doing some Tomb Raider stuff, because that's coming out next year, the new one. It's a reboot. I don't think I'll be doing full playthroughs. I think I'll just be doing a quick look back at for a majority of them, because a lot of them I have never completed, and I think they're quite long games from what I've seen of them. Though I might actually do a playthrough of Anniversary, because that was kind of like a reboot. It wasn't. It was a remake, really. So I really enjoy Anniversary, so I might do that. I'm not going to make any promises on that though. It'll probably be the Xbox 360 version. I do have the PlayStation 2 version as well. I'll see how I feel on that. It'd probably be easier to do on the 360 actually, to be honest. The graphics I don't think are much different. Well, it probably actually is, because I think it's got a HD aspect about it. But I mean, HD doesn't really bother me personally, but it's nice, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really bother me. Also, I'm hoping this month to get some Parasite Eve started. Hopefully, because I wanted to do it last year, but I just couldn't get the courage to do it. But sort of now that I've got used to it, Resident Evil 2 and all the other stuff I've done, that's something I'm definitely trying to get done. It's a game I really love as well, and haven't played in such a long time. Probably would be 10 years actually. Yeah, it was about 2002 last time I played it. As well as I've also got I think I said Tony Hawk, I've got Hogs of War to sort of finish off as well. Everything's really taken a backseat because of Resident Evil, because I really want to get all the games done before 6. But yeah, I think that's really about it. I'm thinking of doing some Devil May Cry stuff as well, but that I'm not too sure on, because I have a lot. Well, I was thinking of doing 3, because the new reboot is sort of set around that sort of time. Well, from what I've seen of the trailers, so I was thinking of doing 3, but I cannot find my copy of 3 for the life of me, because I had an unfortunate accident with it, with a can of Coke, and I kind of lost the inlay picture thing for it. So I know it's in just a case without no picture, because I am so I've got a bit of an OCD around keeping things like cases immaculate and stuff, so I was kind of annoyed at that. But so yeah, I'll try and sort of. I'm thinking of doing that. I'm really enjoying 4 actually, because I think I said before that when I was talking about stuff that I wanted to do. So yeah, that's really it for that at the moment. If there's any more changes, I will let you know, obviously. Right, all we need to do now is just put the water up, and we can get our valve handle. That'll open the door we went past shortly. It was when the room where that leech zombie was. I think in the last part.
Come on.
Okay.
Because this is sort of where things sort of come to an end now. I think it's about... it's hard to say because I don't really remember it entirely, but I just remember this bit being right near the end. It's quite funny because in the last part I said something about something. I don't want to spoil anything, but I actually did remember something about it. So if I do say, oh, I remember this very well, because I think I did, because I did that one live as well. I just thought I'd give you a heads up on that. I think you need it's like you have to get a battery or something to get that up. I can't remember, because I thought Billy had to operate it while Rebecca stood on the crate, but I could be wrong on that. Because I thought, for some reason, I thought that pool room or snooker table, well, snooker room then, I thought it was in the room where we need to put the valve handle, but it wasn't. I think there's quite a few zombies actually here. I think there's another one around the corner, but I really can't be bothered. Because I don't believe we have to come back this way only to get ammo, possibly. Though if at some point I do feel I need the grenade launcher, and what I'll probably do, because I haven't quite filmed that bit just yet, is I'll edit it out and just continue on. Because I just don't believe it's worth showing me going all the way back to somewhere just to get stuff. If it takes 10 minutes, that's like a part of a video, and I just don't believe it's worth seeing that. I will film it just to be on the safe side in case anything entertaining happens, but I probably won't show it. As I said, if it's worthwhile, then yeah. But to be honest, I probably won't. Oh, that don't sound promising. Oh, it's Munchers. I thought that was a leech zombie then. I'm glad it's normal zombies. They die easily. I think Rebecca is the first female character in a Resident Evil game to do the foot stomp rather than the kick. So, interesting fact for you there. I don't think, I mean, to be honest, I don't know what sort of Jill does in Resident Evil 5. I'm in the Mercenaries mode. No, I can't remember anything, or even in well, even if it was in those games, Rebecca did it in Zero, which came out before, and I don't believe, cause Code Veronica, I think Claire kicks like she did in Resident Evil 2. That's a great subject, isn't it? Talking about zombies' heads falling off. Oh, that is not one of those creeps, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, I hate the way they make that noise. Ooh, they give me the creeps. That's why I call them the creeps. It's actually quite funny. I'm not sort of keen on frogs and that kind of thing, but lizards don't bother me. It's weird, isn't it? I think with frogs it's just their bulbous eyes. There's a save room in here. And I'm just probably going to pick up the items. This is probably where this part ends. But sort of with my talking about reptiles, snakes I can't stand, frogs I can't stand, but lizards don't bother me. So I don't well, I wouldn't say I couldn't stand frogs. I wouldn't want to pick one up. They don't bother me as in, well, I wouldn't like one near me. Let's put it that way, I suppose. I don't know why. It's just I don't like the look of them. I kind of don't like the way they jump either. My dad hates them as well, so we've had quite, because they come in our garden quite a lot, and we've had quite some entertaining moments there. If I remember, if I got the ammo over here, oh no, this really actually got on my nerves. Oh no, I got it that time. I do remember that ages ago. I thought it was on this actually, but then I remembered it wasn't. I tried picking that ammo up for quite a while, and it just wouldn't let me pick it up. It kept saying this bloke has, something like this bloke has croaked it a long time ago, which I thought was quite nice. A way to put it. But I for some reason thought it was in this playthrough, but it's amazing. As I said, I haven't played this game since 2004, and it's amazing what you remember. I'm actually thinking about, I wasn't actually going to save it, I was going to carry on a bit, but I think it might be wise to save. So thank you yet again for watching this part.